Well, I didn't sleep very well last night without you here.
I didn't mean to upset you.
Well, you did.
But I'm sorry.
What were you thinking? Going off last night was just gonna solve everything?
I need some time alone.
Well, I felt like I was being punished.
Well, the last thing I want, Cassie, is for you to be upset.
What are you doing? I thought everything was going great. I thought we were past all this.
Well, so did I.
Richard, Alonzo gave us our son. He saved his life. He's been nothing but a friend to us, and now you find out he's your half-brother, and if that's not a problem enough, you're consumed with this idea that the man's in love with me?
Consumed with this idea? Well, listen, I can't help what I see when I see him looking at you, all right?
Okay, I know that you think you see something, but I think you're wrong.
Fine. Look, why don't we just drop it, okay? Why don't we just put it on the shelf for now? We've all had a hard night.
Fine.
Fine.
But you know what? Guys look at me. Guys have looked at me. You know my past.
Oh, well, that makes me feel so much better,
What
Cassie.
I mean, Richard, is let them look. Because what matters is how I look at you, and you're the only man I love.
Well, maybe that's what I'm afraid of losing.
Well, I'm afraid too. I'm afraid that after everything we've been through, if we're not careful, we're gonna lose everything.
So, you agree? This is a threat?
No, not in the way that you think, not with someone else driving a wedge in between us.
Oh, well, then how?
And we don't control these suspicions.
No. You know, you see the way he gazes at you. You can't deny it.
You have no reason to feel threatened, Richard. Even if this man did have feelings for me, it could never tear us apart. You don't realize I love you. I love you so much. We have to tell Alonzo the truth.
Right. What about Will?
We're not gonna lose Will.
Yes, we don't know that.
What I know is lying at the expense of someone else's happiness is wrong, Richard.
I'm not going to lie. But a reminder, we stand the chance of losing everything we've ever worked for, like you said.
Richard, you've got to tell Alonzo that he's your half-brother. Because if you don't, and we lie, we've already lost everything.
No, we can't tell him yet.
Why not?
Because it's too soon, darling. We need some time. He has to leave. That way we can have some time to figure out how to handle this.
Well, we don't need to worry about handling it because he's not going anywhere.
What?
I called the harbor master and I told him to stop the ship.
You did what?
Alonzo doesn't want to be stuck on some boat with Camille, and certainly not for a year. Look, you may have misgivings about Alonzo, Richard, but we cannot abandon our morals.
We're not going to abandon our morals.
That's exactly what we're doing if we lie to this man.
Well, as president, we have tough choices to
Don't
make.
give me that. It's not about you being president. It's about us. It's about you and me. Why is it so difficult for you to tell this man the truth?
It's not just about us, darling. It's about our son. We may lose him.
I'm not gonna lose Will. And you have got to tell him the truth.
There's nothing immoral, darling. Listen to me. There's nothing immoral about taking the time to make the right decision and the right choice.
I think honesty is the best way to go, no matter what. Richard, I'm proud of who we are. But I cannot let that man sail off without knowing the truth.
Word down on the dock says you canceled the tour. Is that right?
I postponed the tour.
Right, I was thinking it might have something to do with this crazy article I saw in the newspaper. Look at that. We made the front page. According to that, you are my half-brother. I'm the Princess Anne Christabel, and you've secretly known about it all along. Please tell me this is a crock.
Alonzo.
Alonzo what? What's going on here?
This article, I'm afraid it is the truth.
What?
You are not really Alonzo Baptiste.
Okay. Who am I?
You're my brother. My half-brother, Prince William.
Richard's telling you the truth, Alonzo.
I just found out about this, and, well, I did some investigating. It is true. I confronted Mrs. Mayhew. After you were born, our father, Prince George, told your mother, Princess Charlotte, that you had died at birth. But in actual fact, Mrs. Mayhew had taken you away from the palace to a remote fishing village, and that's where she found the Baptistes.
I knew I was adopted. But
I'm sorry you had to find out about this in this manner.
if this is some kind of joke, you've got a sick sense of humor.
It's the truth.
The truth. Okay. Since we're talking about the truth, can I ask you a question?
Of course.
You ever plan on telling me about this? Because according to that, you've known all along.
No, I told you. We just found out about it. The article's wrong.
And you expect me to believe that? Oh, and it was just coincidence that you were going to let me ship out to sea for an entire year.
Alonzo, I postponed the tour.
Yeah, just so you could figure out how to handle me. If I hadn't picked up that paper, I never would have known, and you never would have told me. Some friends.
We are your friends.
Yeah, right. You had a choice, man. But not me. That was taken from me.
Listen to me. If you would just listen to Richard, you'll understand everything.
Understand what? What am I supposed to understand? That my half-brother wants to sell me up the river?
That's not true, and you know it.
The hell it's not.
Richard was going to tell you the truth.
Right. Richard was gonna tell me. When was he gonna tell me? Was he gonna whisper it over my grave? What? What, you expect me to understand this? You're trying to shove me off in some goodwill tour and whoops, a little accident. Alonzo has an accident.
Oh, come on, how could you think such a thing?
It's not such a stretch, is it, brother? Considering you had the gall to play God with my life.
You have to believe me, I just discovered your true identity in myself.
Alonzo, we were trying to figure out a way to tell you.
Yeah, and I guess this saved you the trouble.
You have no idea how that article got in there.
You expect me to buy that?
Look, I know how this seems.
We're telling you the truth.
Wow. Wow, I'm really getting the royal treatment, aren't I? First, you adopt my son. Then you treat me like a friend. And all the while, you're just scheming to get rid of me.
That's a lie.
We had no idea who Will was when he was brought to our home.
It was just coincidence that you adopted the heir to the throne. You staged this elaborate charade to grab the reins, and your henchmen. There is a special hell for guys like Colonel Dax. That man pulled me into your twisted little scheme the day my son was christened, and you orchestrated the whole thing.
That's not true.
And I believed it. I believed it. I believed Both of you. Especially you. You've really mastered this game.
No, I didn't.
You made me think. You made me think it was my choice. Every smile, every touch, I ate it up. Hook, line, and sinker.
I have never lied to you, Alonzo.
What about this? All you two care about is money and power.
That is not true. It is not true. You've been with us every step of the way. What about when Will was sick? You know we're not like that. We would never hurt you.
I'm so sorry for how this came out. It's a difficult situation. I hope you realize what's at stake here.
At stake? At stake? What about my life? Thank God I didn't grow up in this palace. Manipulating everybody, calculating everything.
Why don't you just cool down and then perhaps we can work this out.
No, Richard. Not this time. You ripped my life out from underneath me, and you can't give it back.
Alonzo, if you want the truth, I can tell you, you have never had a more loyal friend than my wife.
Where I come from, friends don't do this to each other.
Alonzo, just wait.
Don't.
No, Richard.
Don't, please.
I have to go. He trusted us, and he thinks we let him down.
Cassie,
Richard,
let him go.
I have
Please,
to go.
don't.
I have to.